And now, the worst streamer on the internet, Battery H.
Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Asimov, hey, good morning or good afternoon for you, sir. Oh, how hope everything is going well. We are back for another Sunday morning trucking in the very AM for me and somewhat later for others. Hey, before I get started, some special shout outs right off the bat. Magelin73, my buddy BJ Weiler, and Zaldar. Thank you all very much for the hosts, guys. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, what a week. It's glorious week it's been. We are here on day 67 of 100 days of gaming. That's right, 2/3 of the way through my 100 days of gaming leading up to my 25-hour marathon with Extra Life. That's right, Extra Life Freight. You can see the beast right here. This is what we're going to work on towards purchasing now, folks. Uh, this will be Dominic, the Dominator. Uh, and is going to be a big step up. And speaking of the Dominator, right, my buddy Sean Rooney, whose son Dominic, this truck will be named after, has just hosted. Thank you, Sean, aka Gomerstraw. Oh my goodness. What is Extra Life, you say? Well, we raise money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, all 170 of them across North America. I raise money for Children's Hospital of New Orleans. You can, if you look at real close up here, you can see a sign that says, probably you can't see it, www.extra-life.org. We play games to heal kids. Uh, it's a worthy cause. And Major Linux, another fellow Extra Lifer, thank you very much for the host. You can see now why I start off with a opening title shot for my stream, so that some of this stuff will have a chance to pop now that we've got auto host available on Twitch. Thank you guys. Oh my goodness, it's humbling to see all these things come in. Well, I've raised $695 to date, thanks to very, very generous donators like yourself, uh, all towards Children's Hospital of New Orleans, where they're doing some great work. We'll get out of that bad boy, and we'll get into what our truck here, Victoria, named for Victoria Enman. If you'd like what you see here today, please give us a follow or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you really like what you see and say, how can I help this guy out? Instead of donating to me, I'd much rather you donate to Extra Life. My Extra Life account can be accessed simply by typing !Extra Life in chat in Twitch, or by checking out the links below if you're watching this on YouTube. Oh, let us blow up the screen here so that Asimov, there's some reflection on my forehead. You know, I think it's okay. We can fix that. It's not reflection. I think it is the actual chroma key. It's probably better now, right? Yeah, the chroma key now. The lighting sometimes varies depending on how much ambient light I'm getting from the outside, and my dome tends to reflect from the window. There, now my forehead should be complete. It was starting to fade into the background. That's what it was. You were actually seeing the land underneath me as if I was wearing a chroma key shirt, which my friend Mart has, and he likes to game with just a floating head. But thank you for noticing, Asimov. I appreciate that. Okay, if you were here last time, you saw the fact that we got a new garage. This is not our normal garage. That's right. And if you'll see, we are in lovely Phoenix. So our goal here is to gain enough money to pay back the loan we had to take out to grab this and get enough money to get a new truck. So that's going to be the next couple of weeks, I suspect. So we're going to be looking for some high-paying jobs. Actually, let's do that right now. Let us find some high-paying work. And we're going to look at price per distance. Aha! Now, let's start with price per distance and within reach, shall we? That's a really long haul, isn't it? They need it by Friday, so it's a 22-hour trip. We could take some household appliances, I think, up to the sell goods. It's a lot of money, but I might be able to do better if I simply go. Well, Carson, see, that's a strange and wicked haul. Let's go the long route. Just did the parking brake before I left last time. And of course it's raining. As we go behind the little trucking company that could. You can tell the points where the traffic enters into the game because they always get flooded right away when you start up. So things like this happen where I end up waiting a while. Let me take a look. What job did I took a very... No, I took the long job. Okay, so I can be able to catch some sleep here. I'm going to have to sleep twice on this run. And these cars are all turning right. Have you noticed that? Not a single car is going to go straight, right? Now they go straight, right? Watch myself because we are in Arizona, which means those nasty 25-mile-an-hour speed limits here. Past the Kenny dealership and away we go. Hey folks, don't forget that for every $5 you've donated, you're getting a ticket into our raffle this year. We've got some real goodies coming up. $20 gift card for either Home Depot or Steam, which is perfect for gamers and non-gamers alike. This awesome-looking Extra Life mug with a picture of this very truck on the front, and the Extra Life logo, our marathon dates, and the fact that it's benefiting Children's Miracle Network on the back. Only 2 of those were made, one that I'm using during the stream, and then one that's going to be given out to a lucky donor. We also have the ever popular last year 6 dozen Christmas cookies. Oh my goodness. Got to do it now, man. Oh, Martin, my buddy, thank you again. Super beyond belief. This just put Martin, he doesn't realize it, I don't think, into the $100+ donor club. And you know what? I realized we haven't done something here, but that's okay. And by doing that, he now earns the right to make a request of me within the realms of mostly decent. And I will fulfill it on my stream probably early in the morning when he's watching. So think about that request, my friend. Somebody last year had me sing the Captain Kangaroo song. Ugh. My singing is so bad I was promptly banned in China. What this also does is trigger a game giveaway today. So at the end of the stream, I'm going to be giving away a copy of either The Walking Dead Season 1 and the 400 Days and the 400 Days DLC that goes with it, or a copy of Poker Night of the Inventory. So if you're not much into the first game, you might like the second. Yes, I know, my friend. Thank you so very, very, very much. Think about that request. Give it some real thought, and you know, I don't have a problem doing stupid and funny. Obviously, I'm streaming, so stupid is already taken care of. We are in Phoenix. Come on. Yeah, that's just the highway through Phoenix, actually. I can't wait for the rescale. I am dying to see how much they put into some of this stuff, because they've got some great looking things. Yeah, the desert sunrise is always pretty awesome. If I was a speaker of Spanish, I would say muchos gracias. But since I'm not, I'll say muchas gracias. Okay. Let's go with the long box trailer just for... Yeah, it'll make for a real interesting parking place. See, now they've changed the trailer up there so that ready to go with that. household appliances, so you don't see any of the refrigeration units. This is just a standard box trailer. Electrical and air hookups is it. Okay, 47 hours to get there. That'll probably take most of that time too. Alright, let's move this big beast. Oh, wow. Ah, speeding, speeding, speeding. Watch your speeding. £25,500 of household appliances. I'm bringing the blenders to market for all those thirsty margarita drinkers in northern Nevada. They shall be margarita free no longer. We probably have a couple of juicers for the health conscious. Though, having been in northern Nevada, I don't know who those people would be. Oh look, he's headed back to where I was. Probably all those juicers I couldn't fit on the truck, right? Really? Really? That's one thing. The cargos sometimes here have the beacons on them, but we don't have the ability to put beacons on the trucks. I'm really hoping for SCS to get that done. I need to look at this because reset navigation. Okay, it does have me taking this first exit and then going straight. Okay. Yep, I guess there's a dive off. It's hard to tell. The Phoenix interchanges here are a little goofy looking because they follow where the majority of the traffic are. But since technically we're staying on 17 North, it should be that this not be listed, the other two lines be listed as an exit. But yep, this is Phoenix. Okay, with this long trailer, we do need to plan our stops. Eeks. I hope we can make it to this one over here by Kingsman. just short of when you get on 93 and head up through Vegas. In theory, when they add Utah, what we'll do is we'll take the trip up here north at Page one time and cut over. Because the stuff in Utah is absolutely beautiful by all accounts. Driving through there, I know people that do it just to drive through there. Off this awesome highway all too soon. At the Camp Verde exit. My friend Asimov, you know, I will be starting my marathon with American Truck Sim. I may be finishing with it. I may be finishing with Euro Truck Sim. I don't know. I'm kind of wary about doing the last 2 hours, and I'm really tired behind the wheel. You know what I mean? That smile's not at the thought of me falling asleep during the stream and wrecking a truck by plunging it into the Grand Canyon. Although, if I could do it on a Renault, right? That someone who lives where there's so much French culture wouldn't have so much an aversion to French products. But I've used them. To get to the rest area with plenty of time. I know, I would too. But what I've discovered, just by monitoring their forums and whatnot, is that if they give an update and say that they're 60% done or something, then all they're going to get is a bunch of grief from a bunch of people. I think they've taken a page from Blizzard smartly in the fact that Blizzard doesn't announce release dates until they're very, very close to having them ready. That being said, I expect it sometime in November. Probably not in time for the marathon, but I think they're going to want to do that, and I think they want to get a DLC out before Christmas. I think they're kind of working on both simultaneously, that they'll have another state or two, and then have some more, have the rescaled content. You know, they fully said to be able to, they figured that they would have the United States done in 5 or 6 years, all told. And when you think about it, that's 10 states a year. That's quite especially with the size of the rescale that they're doing. That's quite a bit of work that they're committing to. So I'm actually giving them another 6 to 9 months to do that, because of the rescale is going to be so hard. And I think I missed. No, I didn't. Okay, so I got to take 40 all the way through to where it gets off at 93. Yeah. And then after we get 93 north, I can stop south of Pinochet for gas, because that's on the right side. Yep. Oh, excelente. We may not have enough time to get there before we start to fall asleep. So hey, Mr. Policeman, bet I can drive as fast as you can. Let's have some fun. Go on, shoot with the radar gun. I'm channeling Brad Paisley and once again demonstrating why I should not be allowed to sing. Yes, I know I'm getting tired. That's why I'm trying to get off this road. Can't wait on our friendly neighborhood officers to finish their turn. We have to go. We has to go, man. Look at that, and I'm getting exhausted, yes. And look, the little blue sign that says rest area is just ahead. Close enough we can use the can. And what the heck? Told me I could stop. Told me I could stop Explain to me what I must have to stay within the bounds of the concrete here. Okay. That's a little better, I guess. The next state, do you think they'll release? I think they're probably going to go Oregon and Washington. Although I think that Nevada or no, Utah would be the better choice. But I think they're going to go Oregon and Washington. Partially because that gets you out of the desert and into some really green states, and they can start, working those assets. Okay, it's 11:30 at night, and we got some long distance nighttime driving to do. It's Thursday night and we're going up 93, so apparently a lot of people are headed to Vegas for a long weekend. Up the speed. Back in the day, Nevada was where you came. You see all these divorce billboards, right? Back in the day, Nevada was where before divorce was much easier to obtain, shall we say, in most of the states. About the only place you could gain a divorce easily was in Nevada. Every place else you had to show, not only did you have to show who was at fault, but you had to show some compelling reason other than we don't just get along or a judge would not grant you the divorce. So what happened was there was like a 48-hour residency requirement in Nevada, maybe a week, before you could go to court and get a divorce. Now the way that things are structured in the states is that you get a divorce in one state, it's legally binding on the rest. So people would camp out in cheap motels around Las Vegas and whatnot, and they had, divorce courts running 6 days a week, and the divorce lawyers were big time. And for a small flat fee, usually back in those days, not terribly small, but compared to now, I suppose, they would arrange for a quickie divorce, especially in cases where there wasn't a lot of assets to divide up, no kids, that kind of thing. So not only was it quick and easy to get married in Las Vegas, it was also quick and easy to get divorced in Las Vegas. And so I think in homage to that and the fact that there's still a number of divorce lawyers that live and work in Vegas for just the... Come on, really? Really? Get it underway, son. Get it underway. Long climbs, I can practically feel my ears popping. There is the dam. As I go spiraling into another lane while trying to get a shot of you at night where you really can't see it. The bridge that is there, the actual bridge, you can no longer drive across the dam due to security concerns. There's a plane coming out of LAS. Used to be able to drive across the dam. Now you can walk across it. It's been turned mostly into a national park and as well as a working power plant. Yes, that entering Las Vegas sign does exist, actually at both the north and south ends of the strip, which is not what we're really on, but they wanted to get it in here because it is kind of iconic. And the one on the south end of town, you can actually, it sits in the middle of the road and you can get out. There's a parking place for it and have your picture taken at the sign if you want to take a picture of the sign. I think updating two simulators at once is hurting the pace or that they're releasing stuff. No, I don't think so. According to them, they've actually got a separate team working. They were, the initial plan was always to have two teams, one for each game, and when they got the increase in staff, they were able to, through some of the DLC that people have been buying. Thank you, folks, for all you're doing for that. They were able to put more people on the staff of ATS, which is allowing the rescale. So no, I don't think that it's really hurting the pace. I'm thinking we're going to go up and get some gas now. Don't like hitting the desert with more than a quarter, less than a quarter tank. They really should hire some of the Pro Mods people there putting out a great stuff set for your truck too. I think they did. I think that's where the stuff for the new man update came from. Somebody that was one of their modders, and they brought him on staff. But you know, we don't think about it, but I suspect that Pro Mods isn't those guys' only job. They probably have other things, and you know, modding is one thing. Even though they are doing some wonderful, wonderful work, going on this asset creation stuff, and I suspect they would want them to relocate to the offices and all that sort of stuff. So it just may not be possible, although it would be neat to see. Now this road behind the casinos does do this. It kind of weaves back in and out. I just wish somebody would do like the real gas stations like they've done for ETS. think we'll have quite enough to be able to make it today, but I think we'll be able to get real close up there. Little sign telling me that there's either road work ahead or my speed is too fast. eventually we'll get up to 50 or 60 miles an hour. Ah, 93. Another desert sunrise. Look at that pretty. Come on, horsey. Let's get a move on. Now the jet engine's flying overhead. Most of this part of Nevada is government land. A lot of it is owned by the U.S. Air Force. There are bombing ranges and target ranges and all kinds of stuff out here. Somehow I slipped out of cruise, but that's okay because we got a turn coming up here. I'll say the one thing, these guys managed to get the time of day change of sunrise and sunsets done so brilliantly beautiful in this game, isn't it funny? Again, we'll spend a good portion of our time. What is beautiful, Scouter? The fact that I'm doing a game giveaway? Winning that mug would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Oh, we come into our podunk town. Where we have to slow down. Well, no, I'm doing a game giveaway, not a mug giveaway. Don't get your hopes up. Yeah, we just hit the $700 mark, bud. Thank Martin. So you could choose between Walking Dead Season 1 and the 400 Days or Poker Night at the Inventory. So game giveaway today, that's right. That'd be at the end of the stream. truck with a bigger engine is what I need. Soon, soon, soon. So we finally got a scratched nose off. Thank you very much for the host, Scouter. We're just gonna. We aren't even gonna bother with that because then we have to stop on the first sides. Next time we come through, if we're coming the other direction, we'll make the stops because then it's a pair of right-hand turns. But turning left out of there is just a pain, especially with a long trailer. So there'd be no reason to make the momentum. Promotion is a good thing. That's back up to 70. We have a large, slow truck in front of us. Come on, bad boy, let's go. Get it under gear. Suddenly he's going 40 and I'm not. Because we've come to another town. And now he's going 30. I was not. Eli. Really? You just did that. These so good drivers, man. I tell you, they are no good drivers is what they are. That's why they hire me to bring their blenders. Just a second earlier. Yeah, we are going to have to find a spot to sleep. We're going to be super duper tired again, I think, by the time we get here. But there is a motel here, I guess. Oh my goodness, this is going to be ugly. Turning around to there. With this beast. Should have took the small trailer. Should have took the small trailer, Battery, but no, you didn't do that. You were too brave. I'm going to need to stop and get some coffee before I get that. So we'll go get her. We'll park her in for the night. We'll take a quick break once we get here. Oh, no. No, no, no. No, they haven't done any more states yet. There it is, folks. Those 100-car trains we're known for, because apparently the cars are still going by. Now, they will not be releasing any more states until after the rescale. And I expect the rescale to be done sometime next month. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a bit of a push. So when they do Wisconsin, probably be a couple of years, buddy. But I know they're planning on getting to it. Hoping I can con them into doing Canada as well. Better be coming. I suspect they'll probably get it right after we get Fallout New Orleans. Bit off way bit too more than I can chew here. You will wait. Oh, we got this bad boy floored out. Loan installment. I was thinking, but I'm not speeding. Realized I didn't hear the police siren with it. That loan we took out last session to get our new digs in Phoenix. Yeah, that's going to be a lodestone around our neck, which is why I want to get that bad boy paid off so we can buy a new truck. Are we getting closer than I thought? We might just make it, folks. We might just make it. Now we gotta slow down again to 30 frickin' miles an hour. I love the way he's telling me things I know. Of continuous rewards. Woohoo! I feel so lucky. Oh, is this is a truck stop? Oh, thank goodness. As you can see, my eyes are getting heavy. Heavy indeed. Okay. You can see there's the truck wash right there. Wipers on, drive slow, windows up, relax inside, open 24/7. Oh, with that said, I'm going to take a quick minute, folks. Grab a coffee. When I get back, I'm going to set up the raffle so that you guys can get entered now. And yeah, we'll do all of that. Okay. So bear with me, folks. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Special thanks for the donation, Martin.
You see miracles all the time at our children's hospital. The first smile after surgery, a girl walking when they said she wouldn't, parents getting good news. But miracles never come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support to keep miracles happening. Put your money where the miracles are. Support your Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
Cadence, our little girl, was born February 23rd, 2007. She was 5 months old when we went on a family vacation. We all got sick, very, very, very sick, and we came home from vacation, and Cadence had a really soft cry, and every time I'd lay her down, I noticed that she would kind of cry, which was not like her. I called the doctor's office, and the doctor came in, and she said, "Cadence looks great." I said, I know, but there's something wrong. And just then, Cadence started coughing. Terrible, terrible cough. I had never heard something like that before.
I just remember getting a phone call and my wife in tears saying that we've got to go up to primary children's. Her heart's so large it's blocking her left lung.
She had to be admitted to the pediatric intensive care unit. She had IVs placed and had to be on medication through her IV to help her heart squeeze. She eventually had to be on a breathing machine. It was clear that her heart function was continuing to decline. She had been listed for heart transplant, and so in order to give her a longer period of time to live while waiting for an organ, we started to investigate our ability to put in this device known as the Berlin heart. This particular device was developed in Germany. The FDA allows us to get compassionate use and experimental use for the device in individual cases.
So we got the equipment in from Berlin, Germany. The doctors flew in to help do the procedure, and Cadence was given the Berlin heart on November 7th.
It was a night and day difference. We had a daughter that was a little bit gray, was completely immobile, to a girl that was pink, full of life and full of energy. We had our daughter back.
She handled the Berlin heart really well. Probably about the second week of December, Cadence started getting sick again, and the right side of her heart was now starting to fail. I worried about it for probably a day, and then I got an overwhelming feeling, and I knew Cadence's heart was coming.
Hello?
Chantel, this is Emily.
No way.
I was jumping up and down and screaming with joy, and at the same time I was crying for the poor family that lost their child to be able to save mine.
They gave Cadence a future. They gave us hope. They gave her brothers their sister. They gave her mom and dad their only daughter.
It was truly just extremely bittersweet. One of the things that helped us cope the most was the love and caring of the people around us in our family and in our community, and even the family that we have up at Primary Children's. I swear they love my daughter as much as I do.
Miracles happen, and these children's hospitals are what they are because of the communities around them.
For our hospital to do what they need to provide the care for these patients, it does take many people giving of their time, giving of their love, and giving of their money.
When someone donates to Children's Miracle Network, they're giving these children a chance to have a future.
And now, the worst streamer on the internet, Battery H.
Helps if I click on the mic, doesn't it? I found that works a whole lot better that way. Okay. Thank you all so very much. Yes, I know it still says September up there, but we are in October, I know. And yes. Yes, and Scouter, yes, this is an Extra Life truck, Extra Life freight. It's Victoria. That's right. We have Extra Life Victoria, and we're working on buying Dominic. Mod Scott 832. Hey, thank you for hosting. I saw that just pick up. I appreciate you swinging by. Okay, folks, we did hit the $700 goal today, or the $700 mark today, which means another giveaway. So you can type in !raffle to get in. We'll be doing the drawing at the end of the stream, so be here to win. We are going to be raffling off either a copy of your choice, The Walking Dead Season 1 and the 400 Days DLC, or we will be doing Poker Night at the Inventory. So, you've got a choice. And I just bumped my windshield wiper buttons. So simply type that !raffle and you can get in on that. Both those games are a lot of fun. And remember to thank our generous donator, Martin, who put us over the $700 mark. And let me really? Oh, my day is being difficult here. But that's okay. We're back and at 'em. Scott, or try again, because I don't know that it added you in. It didn't say that, so. You don't get extra points for trying it second. It only gives you one per name. But I don't know if it's actually put you through or not. What are we hauling? We are hauling household goods today. Household electronics. So, blenders. I am taking blenders to those without margaritas in northern Nevada. And we aim to fix their tragic condition by bringing the joy of margaritas to all. Apparently there's a couple healthy people in town, because I've also got some juicers in the back, but if they get damaged, that's no great loss. Hard to have a good frozen margarita without, and believe me, in this part of the country, you want it to be frozen without a good blender. But I learned to hit the right button. You can see the household appliances there. All the way north to Jackpot and the Sell Goods store there. And we've got, we're in the delivery window, so we've got till 5:45 to get it in and delivered. We're just a few minutes away. As a matter of fact, we're coming up on Jackpot now. Down. I got it covered. as a proud businessman, I could not let that stand. Since I've already done this, I'm actually going to go up and box myself around here just to pick up these roads, because eventually I'm hoping they put a 100% driven achievement in this like they have in ETS. When they get the rescale in, and I'm going to want, given what I know of that rescale, I'm going to want every bit of that I can manage. There will be no waiting for the blunders, my friends. Look at him just waiting there. It's like I've got nothing better to do, so I shall wait to see if there are any breakers of the speeding law. This beast is going to be a bit of fun. Why do I know right where they're going to want me to put it? Any bets, anyone? Up against the wall? Up against the wall, I think, is what it shall be. Drum roll, please. Well, the Let's Play It Safe location is right up there. Where they really want me to put it is up against the wall, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Apparently the wall will hold you up after you've made one of my world famous margaritas. Oh yeah, no tight quarters there, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Up against the wall. Personally, I think should have gotten more than 90 points for sticking that rig there. Woo! Don't remember, folks, right? Exclamation point raffle. If you want in, we've got either Poker Night at the Inventory or The Walking Dead Season 1 and the 400 Days DLC that we are giving away today. Thanks to Martin Linskog for his $15 donation. Took us over the $700 donation. We hit 750. We'll be giving away yet another game. So remember that, folks. All right. We are in the house. Company status 39,195. Let's take a look at the bank. We could take two $10,000 loans and pay off the 50. The interest rate is higher, but I can make these back quite quickly. And then we repay this bad boy. And we technically have enough to pay off one, but I'd like to keep enough money to stick gas in my tank, because I'm going to need it. Okay. Let's take a look. Now that we're way up here in Jackpot, there isn't a whole lot. Hope I have enough gas to get back down there. Well, let's take a look at the job market, see what they're offering up here. Back to Holbrook. That's another super long run. Frozen fruit to Truckee, which is named after the Truckee River. This is probably too long for me to finish today. This is probably too long for me to finish today. This is probably just a little too short. But it'll get us through another day, and then we'll be able to next week. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, drop off the blenders and do a pickup. So again, we got the long haul reefer trailer and the short reefer trailer. We ran the long one here. Let's take a short one and ease my tattered minds here. That's why I ask you to that's why I ask you to run it again. Scouter, I think that either you didn't get something spelled right, yeah, I can't see quite that far, or I don't know. Okay, next rest stop in 10 hours. It's going to take us 11 to get there. Is there an experience or bonus something for the long trailer? No. They just wanted an offer to allow people to do what they wanted. Sometimes I think there's a weight difference, although I don't think it says. Maybe not. Yeah, you see where the road's gonna head out of Jackpot north into Idaho when they get to that. But I think Hornbrook is their next stop because they are right up almost towards the edge. Or, for those of us who were discussing map stuff earlier, San Simon, Holbrook's got highway leading west or east. You've got 3 possible connects if you go this way. So, I don't know. We shall see. But no, as far as the trailers, there's no bonus or anything like that. It's just they just implemented this ability to pick your trailer. Okay, we still have half a tank. So we will have the ability to make it to the next stop. It says we have enough gas to get the whole way there. I don't believe that for a minute. But we should have enough gas. And see, there's not really a gas station on the highway till you get almost there. The rest stops don't quite work the same way here as they do in the others. We'll make our stop there and then pick up that round to run, and yeah, we should have plenty of time. Even with a sleep period, we should be able to make this quite easily. Just parking the longer trailers can be a bit of a challenge sometimes. That's always sort of fun. All right, stay out of my way. Coming hard, but he's in the correct lane, so I can do this. All right, charge. I thought it said 70. We're leaving Jackpot. It's going to be 70 here real shortly. I thought we were supposed to be able to get generic trucks in this stuff as well, because but I haven't seen a generic truck pop up in any of my delivery pickups, so I don't know, we'll see. Simulator Experiencer, hey, welcome to the crowd. I should say welcome to the battery. Take my tinny little horn as a welcome. A piece of advice, try to keep both your hands on the wheel or at least in the vicinity of it so when the idiot's driving around you, especially in places like Mississippi, do something stupid, you're prepared to react. It's great to have you here. For your information, we have hit the $700 Extra Life mark today. Because of that, we will be doing a game giveaway of either Telltale's The Walking Dead 400 Days plus, or Walking Dead Season 1 plus the 400 Days DLC, or Poker Night at the Inventory, which is a fun little game as well. This is day 67 of 100 Days of Gaming, yep. Is Victoria equipped for long hauling? Well, I think so. But if you're asking me if she's a sleeper cabin, she is not. Okay, everybody, say it with me. No way, we don't want to stop the day. You must be saying it real hard because we're not stopping. Outstanding. Oh, for heavy hauling. No, she's basically the very stockish, the very, very earliest truck you can get. She's got a little bit of a light engine. Of course, Victoria wasn't a very big girl. She was a tumbler. For those of you simulator experience who might not know what Extra Life is, Asimov already hit the blink. We game here for... Instead of asking for donations for myself, I ask instead that you would donate them to our Extra Life campaign to help heal sick and injured children. %100% of the donation goes to those kids. Nothing goes to administrators. I certainly don't see any of it, nor would I want to. And it's a great cause, folks. Yeah, you know, we needed to get a truck so we could really start making bank. So Victoria here is just a basic day cab. Now, she's not going to be retired. We have the I bought a new garage, which is the final loan I'm paying off there. And Victoria's going to go to some capable and able driver as soon as we have enough money for me to buy the stand-up. Well, the stand-up sleeper cab, Peterbilt 579. I already have the paint mod built for that bad boy. Looks a little bit different. The paint scheme that's on the nose with the striping is moved to the roof of that truck. And we got a light blue cap all the way across and some striping. The Extra Life logo prominently displayed on the sides instead of the if we get a stretch here, I will looks like we might get this delivery in without a rest. How awesome sauce would that be? We gotta get some gas here anyway, so. The other thing I'm looking forward to with the new truck is the much larger gas tank. It It doesn't sound like much switching from 150 to 200 gallons of diesel. Come on, cars. Come on, cars. Go, 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 go. Automatics in this game do not like starting on hills. Automatics in this game really hate starting on hills, so I feather my clutch in hopes that because no, I do not have a wheel set. I am using an Xbox controller. There you can see the truck a little better. Extra Life Freight, Houston. There's our logo. Triple Place. Thank you for joining the crew. My tinny little horn welcomes you. Once again, we are doing an Extra Life giveaway. We've hit the $700 mark. Simply type in exclamation point. They flat out don't start on hills unless it's downhill. You betcha. We are doing a giveaway today since we've hit the $700 mark. Simply type exclamation point raffle to get in. We are giving away either your choice, a copy of Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 1 and the 400 Days DLC that goes with it, or a copy of Poker Night at the Inventory, also by Telltale. I've got Steam keys for both of those, and one of those will walk out the door hopefully today. If you haven't seen, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead and haven't seen the game played or played the game yourself, it's well worth it. It very much captures the spirit of the game. And the 400 Days DLC is really quite amazing because it sets up some key aspects for Season 2. And you do encounter some of the folks from the series. So the 400 Days DLC is interesting because it all kind of revolves. It's a series of individual episodes of different characters that all center around the same geographic location, which I thought was a really neat way to take it. To give little mini stories so you get a backstory of some of the characters in Season 2. I still think we're gonna have to get some rest. But those games are both, and Poker Night at the Inventory is just flat out funny. They brought some of their favorite characters from various other games. Heavy Weapons guy from I think it's TF2, and Strong Bad. And you're playing poker with these guys, and they just don't shut up. gasoline truck. All right, now we're kicking along. Woohoo! Breaking up ahead for some unknown reason, right? See how pretty it is out here? I hate to admit it, but it really is that beautiful. I mean, desolate, certainly. But some of the mountains in northern Nevada just are majestic. I mean, they're not the Alps, yes, I understand that. But the reds and the yellows, set off by the blue sky, it's a really pretty sight. It's a mite sight better than driving through some of Arizona and New Mexico, which is flat and unchanging. And I really find it interesting to see if they're going to really let you experience that. Where you can drive for hours and the only thing you see are tumbleweeds, cactuses, more tumbleweeds, and a couple more cactuses, a lot of sand, a lot of crud, a lot of brown, just brown. Actually made up that hour. Wow. Wow. Okay. I still think we're going to rest it anyway so we can get into Truckee. And there is a motel right down the street, isn't there? Okay, folks, we're going to have to see if we can get out of this traffic and we can gun for it. We might be able to make it. I will have to park this trailer with super speed and accuracy while trying not to fall asleep. We've gambled once today already, why not twice, right? 30 freaking miles an hour. This is another interchange. I hope they get fixed. Close there, folks. Those crates of boxed wine, man. We're on a mission. This is where I was planning to make my stop. Coming right up here. On the 93 Casino. Bye-bye. Got to keep our speed up until we hit California. Oh no! 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 Oh, you evil, evil people at the way station. You're killing me. Coming in hot, boys. Try and stop me. Yeah, I know. Stop at the truck scale. Stop at the truck scale. Stop at the truck scale. Oh, that was a killer. A dagger to my heart, folks. A dagger to my heart. Remember, exclamation point raffle if you want in on the drawing. Yeah, I know, buddy. Wasn't that ugly of them to do that to me? And now this guy's gonna just impede me. I was kicking along. It was actually approaching the 80. I will not get anywhere as close to the speed limit now. Because I got to make this climb, and it's all going to be in low gear. And there come the yawns. No. I'm already down to a 10-minute reserve. Yeah, 15. I didn't think they'd be so mean as to actually grab me at the last weigh scale in Nevada. California's just up here over the ridge. They must hate kids. Yeah, I think so. That's gotta be it. actually to have now if I'd have seen one in California, I would have believed it. One of the things they have there, the agricultural inspection stations, and truckers have to be permitted and guaranteed that they're not carrying fruits or nuts into California, because apparently California has all the fruits and nuts they need. Oh look, here's the Walbert. Oh good God. I got 36 minutes, I can't do it. I can't do it. I know where they want me to park it. Yeah, they want me to park it right up here along that back dock, which means I would have to circle all. Oh man, with 30-something minutes to go, I can't do it. I can't do it and get there and make it back to my hotel. So I got the end of my working day, folks. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to unload the truck yourselves. You're not paying me enough to deliver this frozen fruit. Yes, I'm well aware that I'm getting tired, and I'm well aware that my windshield wipers are giving me fits right now, but just a couple minutes left to get in on that, to get in on the raffle, folks, because once we go and park this bad boy for the night, we're going to close it up. Exclamation point raffle. Hurry, hurry, hurry. All right, so we've gotten level 13. We're now a new workhorse, so we'll, yeah, wipers do help the parking. That is correct. You'd be surprised all the good things that go into a good wiper, right? I need more money. I need more money, which means I need to add fragile cargoes. White Tiger 223 or White Tiger 2223. Thank you very much for joining. Take my little beepy horn, actually, my less tinny horn, and welcome to the stream, my friend. Always remember, don't park in any strange lots. You never know what's going to come and get you. Alright. We have just minutes left for you to get in on the raffle. Exclamation point raffle, everybody. We're giving away either a copy, winner's choice. See if we can't throw out the trash. Winner's choice of The Walking Dead 400 Days, or Walking Dead Season 1 with the 400 Days DLC. I have to get rid of this game so I can actually, so I don't have to say that phrase anymore. The other one is Poker Night at the Inventory, which is a great little Texas Hold'em game with some awesome folks. Let me get the map out here. All right, we'll run her over there and get to the motel. Of course. So if you see numbers counting down on your screen, that's how much time you have left to get in. Hold your horse there, Jim Bob. Yeah, what the heck? We didn't need those curbs anyway, right? Now, if I remember right, back here in the hotel in the back here, there's a spot you can park as well. Wow, this is a classy joint, is it not? This is a truly classy place to get some rest. So we're going to do that. Okay. You can see the lights are starting to pop on or go off as they would at 11:30 at night. As the breeze slightly sways. I'm going to show you the trailer once again. We're working towards while you should see me typing in the stuff right about now. There she is, boys. That is the next big one. And you may already know who the winner is. But we're stopping that in just 1 minute. Oh, that is the Extra Life truck, folks. That it is. You're probably going to be seeing the winner on the screen any moment. Of course, I won't know for a few seconds because I haven't drawn it yet. This is the magic of time travel. Where Twitch operates much like the TARDIS, just a little bit in the future. It's always nice when I can throw a Doctor Who reference in there. Monscott 832 is the winner. Monscott, you just need to let me know whether you want Poker Night at the Inventory or Walking Dead Season 1 and the 400 Days. Don't go away. We can chat here even after the stream closes up, and I'll get you those keys. But for everybody else, thank you all for coming out. We will be by KO0205. Thank you for following. Welcome to the battery, my friend. It's good to see more followers here. Remember, our next giveaway is going to be at $750 raised in about a month. We will be doing we will be ending up the 100 Days of Gaming, doing a 25-hour marathon. Remember, those folks who donate $5 or more get raffle tickets into all sorts of great prizes like this Extra Life Trucking mug with Victoria on the cover. There's only one of these that are going to go out the door. We've got 6 dozen Christmas cookies. We got all kinds of stuff in there. $20 Steam card. There's some great stuff. So surprise you, Monscott. Well, that I will do. That I shall do. Okay, until Monday night, I will be streaming 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Monday Night Madness, and then the rest of the week at that time, we're going to get back into Galactic Civilizations 3 and see if we can't finish off the Snarthy campaign. Next Saturday, there's a special surprise. I will be in the last alpha for Planet Coaster, so we're going to be building in the morning. We may even be building instead of trucking. I don't know. It's gonna the alpha lasts like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we may be building some really neat stuff. And then I'm hoping that the beta will actually be open during the 5th of November, so we can play that as well, because the game doesn't release until November 17th. But Planet Coaster is on the agenda. And then the week after this, Mafia 3, guys, we'll be rushing through the Mafia 3. So Asimov, thank you very much, my friend, in more ways than one. I will see you next weekend. Great to hear. Everybody and all the new followers, thank you guys for coming and tuning in. We do appreciate it, all the way from south on the Gulf Coast in New Orleans, which you will win. Scotto really wants that mug badly. But all the way from the sunny Gulf Coast today, thank you very much for coming by. Happy trucking, everyone. Have a great night.
If you've enjoyed the stream, despite the awful host, please consider a donation to Extra Life. Thank you for watching.